What is up, Bold Nation, and welcome to today's video, guys. Today I'm going to present you guys the most powerful build in the game. The reason why this is the most powerful build is because it's super cheesy. The reason why it is because you're not going to take any damage. You're going to be doing the damage yourself. In addition to that, you could do the damage without even swinging, throwing anything. All you got to do is just stand near the enemy and it will do this amount of damage. Now, this is going to be the perfect setup because it's going to allow you to do all that and a bag of chips. So if you guys want to make sure you know what to do, what to have, and what to do to put it together, a like would be greatly appreciated. And let's show you guys what this build is all about. So let me show you guys a few elements of this build so you guys can fully understand the build once you guys put it together and you use it properly. So we're going to go up to this ad right here, and I'm just going to make sure I tease it real quick. And then I'm just going to make sure to show you guys and showcase that I'm going to be able to tank anything that comes my way. So if they're hitting me, look at the health, guys. Look at the health. No health is going down. I'm able to absorb that. I'm able to absorb his hit, as you guys see right there. Nothing to worry about. Nothing. He's gonna come in here and try to hit me upside the head like that. No, sir. I can take all that damage and much. And you want to do it again? Oh, you want to hit me? Okay. All right. Yeah, buddy. All right, keep trying. So as you guys see right here, I am able to negate every single amount of damage. Now, one of the cool things about this particular build is the fact that I'm able to block and I'm also able to hit as well. So I could easily just block here, block, and then I'm able to hit, block, and I'm able to hit. So even if he's hitting me, which he's going to do right now, I'm going to be able to hit him as well without taking any damage. So here he comes again trying to swing at me, and we're just going to be able to block that and block this, and we're going to be able to hit him as well while we're blocking, which makes it really cool. Now, another thing we're able to do with this build is that we want to make sure we kill him without doing any damage ourselves, actually swinging a sword or doing anything like that. We're able to do that as well. So let me show you guys exactly what we're doing here. So we're going to go back here, pull out our shield, and all we're going to do right now is just walk up to him and just block. Okay? And look at his health. Look at his health. His health is slowly coming down, I'm not doing nothing. I'm just standing here underneath him. And as you guys see, he is automatically completely dead. He's not going to have a fighting chance. He is just done, over. So you guys see how powerful this build is. But once comboed all completely together, this build is amazing. And you're saying probably, Laser, you're doing that because that ad is under leveled. You know, do it against a boss. This works under any type of boss that you want to do. All you got to do is make sure you guys do the correct combo. So what exactly is the combo? You want to drink the Flask of Wondrous Physics, which I'm going to show you guys exactly what we have. You want to make sure you do the Blood Flame Blade, and you want to make sure you do the Fire Deadly Sins. Now, once all of that has been casted, you will just want to make sure you pull up your shield, and anytime you want to enter an encounter or enter a fight, you just want to make sure you use your heavy attack for your shield. It's going to be doing a ton of damage, and then it's just pretty much blocking and just having the enemies die. That's just pretty much it. You just block, and if you want to do, make sure you do a little poke. You can poke, and you don't have to worry about blocking. Look at that. Completely dead. Don't have to do nothing. And boom, everybody's dead without a problem. Now, you're able to do this to bosses and anybody. So now that you know how to do it, now you know how it works, let's talk about the equipment you're going to need and where you're going to need to spend your attribute points. So for equipment, guys, we're running the Cross Nagata. This is a definitely requirement. Now, this particular weapon, I highly recommend you run it the way I do, because if you don't, you're going to be losing a lot of damage. So you want to make sure you level this up to level 25. And you also want to make sure you have the affinity here applied to quality. The reason why you want an affinity applied to quality is because that's actually going to boost the attribute scaling to strength. And since we're running a high number in strength, we're going to want to make sure that we use this to get that high damage when we're using the weapon. Next thing that's in a requirement, guys, is the Fingerprint Stone Shield. This is a must-have. And I'm gonna have a video showcasing where to pick this up. I would have put it here, but it's a very long quest, so I'm going to link it right there in the description and also in the annotations so you guys can know exactly where to pick this one up. This is what makes it really powerful, because it's going to allow us to do a ton of damage on the lead-up hit, but it's going to let us block everything that comes our way, because we're able to negate and block everything, guys. This is an extremely powerful shield. It's one of the best shields in the game, and it's going to give you that maximum protection as well. Next up, guys, we're running the Dragon Convenient Seal. The reason why we're running this is because this scales off Arcane, and Arcane is S scaling, guys, with this pretty much sealed. So that's going to allow all of our incantations to have that S scaling, which is going to be very powerful and really potent. I also have a video showcasing where to pick this up. Next up, that's a requirement, guys, is the Silver Tier Mask. Now, the silver tier mask, the reason it's a requirement is because it gives you 8 extra points into arcane. The higher your arcane, the more damage you're going to be doing with this build. Now, if you don't have this one, you can also go with this one with the Albanarchy mask. And this is actually going to give you 4 additional points into arcane, which is really powerful. Now, do keep in mind, if you don't know where to get these shields, I do have a video showcasing you guys where to pick this up. Another requirement is going to be the Commander Garb. Now, this is not an extreme requirement, but I'm going to explain once I talk about the, where the attribute points go, why this is a requirement and why it's a requirement if you want to put this build exactly like I have it together. Next up, guys, we have these two. These don't really matter. Now on to the Talisman. Now, for the Talisman, guys, we have the Lord of Blood's Exaltation. Blood loss in the vicinity increases your attack power. We're doing blood loss every single time. Attack power is going to be increased every single time. Next, we're running the Shard of Alexander, which is going to greatly boost your attack power of skills. Really important. It helps with that blood buildup. If you don't have this one, you can also go with this one, which is going to boost the attack power of skills. Same one, just this one's more effective than this one. Next up, guys, we have this one, the Rod and Winged Sword Insigma. This is going to greatly grace your attack power with successful attacks. If you don't have this one, you could also get the Winged Sword Insigma as well, which is going to raise the attack power with successful attacks. I have a video showcasing where to pick all of these up with one complete run. And you guys definitely going to want to check out that video. I'll link it in the description. And last, we have the Militant Prothesis, which is going to boost your dexterity and raise the attack power with successful attacks. This is a requirement because you actually need to raise your dexterity by 5 points if you want to put the points like I have within my attributes. Really important. Now, if for some reason you don't have this one and you just have the Prothesis, you can go with the Winged Sword Insigma. So that's what you want to have. Now, as far as the Ruin, we're running Riker's Ruin, which is going to restore health upon kills and enemies, which is really important. I also have a guide where to pick that up. And for our Wonder Flask Physics, we're running the Eliminate All FP Consumption. We're running the Cerulean Hidden Tier, which is going to allow us to use FP for 10 seconds without consuming it. Next, we're running the Flame Shrouded Cracking Tier, which is going to temporarily boost our fire attack, which we're using fire attack with one of our incantations, so it makes it really powerful. Now, all right, so for our attribute points, guys, for our attribute points, we have Vigor at 35, we have Mind at 25, Endurance at 15, Strength at 48. That is a requirement because if you want to use the shield, you want to make sure you have 48 or else you're not going to be able to use the shield. Now, as far as dexterity, we have it at 20. And remember, we actually only have 15 points in dexterity. The reason it says 20 right here is we were running the Prothesis, which is the Talisman here. And I'm going to show you guys real quick. We remove this guy and we apply this one. As you guys see right here, our dexterity goes down to 15. That's the reason we're running this one, because we're picking up 5 additional points from that. Next up, guys, back to our status, you're going to notice that intelligence, stats default, faith is at 19. But the reason we're actually, our real stat is 18 because we're running this particular armor set that gives us an extra point into faith. And we need 19 faith in order to use that incantation. And last but not least, guys, for our status, we have the following. We have 68 into arcane. We actually only have 60, but we're picking up the extra 8 points from the helmet piece to be able to boost this up even more exponentially. And there you guys have it. That is how you put the most cheesiest, most OP, most unfair build currently right now in the game. Let me know in the comment section down below if you have all the pieces for this build. If you do, put it together and let me know what you guys think. It's going to make your content and your grind and Elden Ring super easy. Not only are you going to be able to block everything, but you're going to be able to dish a ton of damage. I hope you guys are finding this build helpful and informative. If you are doing the keeps for you guys, drop a comment, drop a like. But most importantly, subscribe to the channel, turn on all your notifications so you guys won't miss when our videos go live. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.